campaigning for William Ruto to be president of Kenya because he persuaded me and persuaded the rest of Kenyans that under his leadership, the criminal justice system will never be used to manage politics, and it will never be weaponized against opponents. Again, this is one of the greatest deceptions that ever took place in Kenya since independence. William Ruto deceived all of us, and we believed him, that he will never use the criminal justice system to deal with those opposed to him. That is exactly what is happening today. The Kenya Revenue Authority has been weaponized. All those who disagree with William Ruto are being harassed by the Kenya Revenue Authority. All those who don't agree with William Ruto are being persecuted by the DCI, by the National Security Intelligence Service. All those who have issues with what is happening in Kenya are being persecuted day and night. This is very sad because I, like other Kenyans, were deceived by William Ruto that he will never use the criminal justice system to persecute people. But he is doing it with abundance, with brutal efficiency, and it is very sad. I want to say that this government cannot be redeemed. Where we have reached, there is nothing that can be done. William Ruto was a great mistake for the people of Kenya. It's a mistake all of us have to live with. But as they say, making a mistake is not very bad. What is bad is to repeat that same mistake. The people of Kenya have to deal with this matter. And that is why one term has become a national movement. It is a clarion call in every public sitting, anywhere 2, 3 people are meeting, even young children. Everybody is just saying one term because this government cannot be redeemed. And I'm very excited that yesterday in the Senate, the chairman of the Foreign Relations Committee tabled a motion for the American legislative arm to review the status of Kenya as a non-NATO ally because of violation of human rights, because of abductions, extrajudicial killings, using police against civilians, and again working with terrorist organizations in Sudan, in Somalia. And I want to appeal to the people of Kenya living here and working here in the United States to take time to lobby their senators and their congressmen so that they can know exactly what is happening in Kenya, so that when this particular motion comes up for discussion, there is support from the senators here in the United States, because Kenyans here are quite informed as to what is going on back home, and they can get evidence from home on the issues of extrajudicial killings. In fact, it is very sad that President William Ruto had the audacity to publicly issue orders for people to be shot. His Minister for Interior gave a shoot to kill order, which is happening every day. These are some of the things that must find their way on the floor of the Senate here in the United States, so that the American government can be well apprised of what is going on back at home. And we are hoping and we are appealing to the American government, and specifically President Donald Trump, that as he chooses an ambassador for Kenya, because the position is vacant, to consider to give us an ambassador to Kenya of the same caliber and thinking and orientation as Smith Hempston, who came in to help the people of Kenya when they faced similar circumstances of violation of human rights and the erosion of democracy. We'll be very happy if we could get an ambassador the caliber of Smith Hempston to come to Kenya and help us to restore our democracy and to restore the respect of human rights